Regional gear is really good in this game, and the 4-piece bonuses are even better because you can see here lightning class skill, meaning that all of my skills that are lightning are going to be improved instead of just standard regional pieces where it only improves one skill. On top of it, the base stats are higher, so we want to complete the entirety of regional sets, especially HYDRA set seems to be one of the best sets completely possible in the entirety of the game. Well, in this video today, I'm going to be teaching you how to complete and get all 4 pieces of your regional set the most efficient way possible. There is currently a time-limited offer in the game that's going to help you complete and get the set pieces you were not able to pull. On top of it, I think HYDRA gear is one of the best looking equipment pieces, just in my own personal opinion. And on top of it, when you acquire the regional through the method I'm about to mention, it is going to be the guaranteed look of the one that you would get out of draws. So it is kind of the rarer look. For instance, it's the white one for Storm or the really cool turquoise one for Spider-Man. With that being said, like the video or subscribe, as I'm going to do my best to help you today get your full regional piece. Let's get going with the information. For the rest of the video, I'm going to be talking about this offer. You have 5 days and 15 hours till it's completely gone, and this is to get any piece of HYDRA regional gear you would like to get. You can get these Omega points by doing any pose. These are the mileage ones, and then you can use this to complete the HYDRA gear you did not get from pulling with the Rise of the East costume draw setup chance. I myself am more than likely going to do some pose for the Spider-Man costume just because I think it looks so good, and that is going to be on the pay-to-play account. But for the rest of the video, when I go into detail here, I'm going to be referring to this offer, and for the love of God, never select the helmet off this offer, and let's talk about it now. I finally achieved full HYDRA set on my Storm, and it only took $5,000, but it would have taken a lot more than that. Recently, there is a pack offer that I want to show you guys that you should not miss. If you actually go to the store and you go down the tokens and you scroll the special tokens, you're going to notice there's all these Omega point tokens you get from when you do your pose. It's essentially your mileage shop, okay? However, there's going to be an offer that's only 5 days, 6 days left. I think like 5.5 days at this point, and you don't want to miss it because it's a regional selector for HYDRA. I myself, after spending all the money I mentioned, did not have the HYDRA chest plate. I had every other piece but the HYDRA chest plate. In fact, if you pull open, you can see I have multiple versions of other pieces of HYDRA gear that are going to end up being used for the nano fusions instead. I don't actually had, or I did not have the chest plate, even though I rode HYDRA piece after HYDRA piece after HYDRA piece. This was how I completed my full 4-star or 4-piece regional set, was by using the regional selector. Keep in mind, this is also how I was able to complete my new Stark set on my Spider-Man. The biggest issue you're going to have when you actually go and you look at your inventory and you look at your regional gear is you're going to notice you're going to get a lot of helmets. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 different helmets sitting here. You're going to get extra chest plates. Like I got 2 Midgardia chest plates, etc. But you're not going to end up completing the regionals because you have a significantly less chance the more pulls you do to pull that one missing piece. For this reason, I almost said for this region, the regional selectors are essentially the best pay-to-play offer in the game, as it allows you to just straight up purchase the last piece. For this reason, you don't want to purchase your regional selector until the very last moment possible. That way you don't accidentally pull multiple duplicates of the other ones, and then you have every piece, and now the regional selector is essentially useless. You want to pull all of your pieces first, see what it is you don't get, and then be able to use your regional selector. Since we're here, we can probably also talk about the other offers. I have purchased some of these other offers. I highly regret it. I only have 600 points left. It's very expensive to get the Omega points. I would only use the regional selector boxes. It will cycle through them literally every week, meaning you can spend about 2,000 Omega points a week getting the pieces of regional gear 2,000 points a month, getting the actual gear pieces you want. And this is much more efficient than buying random pieces, unless you are in particular trying to get 5-star Omega cards to level up or fodder to level up. This is a decent opportunity. I will say the 5-star core box is better than it looks. Crunching up cores can be very valuable. Getting 6-star cores is very expensive, and this is one way to try to well out and do it, but it is not as good value, I got the hiccups, as the Omega cards or the Elite box. Man, the hiccups are starting to kill me out of nowhere. I'm struggling through this. If you're free to play, you will still eventually get 500 Omega points from getting the pose you get from free. However, keep in mind it's going to take a long period of time, so save all of your Omega points. Don't buy those 51s or anything. Wait for the 500, or at a minimum a 200 to get a shot at something decent, okay? In my personal opinion, it is better to try to hold your Omega points than trying to waste them on the 50 or something early. The regional selector is just way too good, but it is important not to get the helmets, because as you see, each of the helmets you get for free. For the people who know, just by playing the game, once you get through the entirety of the campaign, you get all the helmets for free. Going to wrap it up for this quick basic guide on how to use the regional selector to complete your 4-piece gear sets. I myself have completed the HYDRA just now, and it would have been way cheaper and quicker if I had just waited for the regional selector things. It would have been by far the best way, so I don't want you guys to make the same mistake I did. Do consider joining the Discord. The $180 has now been given out. All the proof there is showing the Discord as well. Congratulations to the winner. Love you all. Thanks for all the new subs. We are almost at 20,000 subs. We're at 17,000 something, so let's see if we can hit 20K, and the goal for this video is 1 like.